a deceased. I can't.
You know what it was? It was the fact that he told me good that I had no kids, but he had 5, and I was like, oh nah, this is.
He don't want you to bring your baby daddy drama, but he wants you to deal with his baby mama drama.
Like, and I was like, wait, is it the same women? No, it's like, nah, we're not. Good.
Yeah. So if it was the same woman, it'd have been good.
That's even worse.
It would have looked better.
I feel like that's even worse.
Wait, what?
Same women, it would have looked.
What?
No, it
5 kids together. What the fuck?
Wait. I know I didn't hear that right. Having children with one woman is worse than having multiple children with 5 women. She actually said that. We got to do a better job of raising our kids because the value system is Jesus. Welcome back to Money, Marriage, and Media. Today we are looking at Daily Wrap-Up Crew. What do we got here? Do people force compatibility with someone they find attractive? Like and subscribe. Let's go.
Listen. Let me get to this next topic. Yo, funny. Yo, do people force compatibility with somebody they find attractive?
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. And this is why I say that, and the way you override this, because usually this ends up, these type of relationships don't last. The way we can start to negate them is fixing the vetting process, right? Because we already know women make terrible long-term mate selectors, and it's because the vetting process is broken. Because a lot of times when women are complaining about these bad relationships, these bad guys, the first question we need to start asking is, okay, you know what? This sounds legit, like you have some legitimate concerns. My question is, who vetted that man for you? So, and this goes for men too. You sitting there complaining because you got finessed. Okay, well, who vetted that woman for you? You know, a lot of times, men in particular, we just got, well, look. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up in a nice little bow, and I'll come back at the end and talk about it. The vetting process is broken, right? We need a long-term solution as well as a short-term solution, and I'll cover more of that near the end if the conversation goes there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Explain that. Break that down to us.
What do you mean force?
Yeah. So
She gonna break it down. Let me see.
Break that shit down.
I would think that people do force compatibility with relationships. You said?
Somebody they find attractive. So basically,
you would think this person looks so good, and you would think, oh my gosh, we would be so good together. But y'all don't have nothing in common. Mm-hmm. Y'all just trying to make it work. Y'all trying to do every little thing to try to make it work. But then y'all gonna end up clashing heads in the beginning in the end, because your head is this way, his head is that way, and it's like y'all going two different paths. I used to do that. I used to confuse attraction with accountability.
I think a prime example of this is on both sides, because both genders do this. Is when you're dating somebody that's out of your league, and you guys have 2 different goals. Because they're out of your league, a lot of times because you're punching above your weight class, a lot of times you want commitment from that person, but they don't want it from you. I'll just leave it there.
Yeah. So
she know exactly what she's talking about too in her head. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So I would think this person looked so good, and then we could have so much fun. We could go on vacations together and do all of that. But I'm a mom of 2, but they might be, compatible with that part of my life, but they're not compatible with this part of my life. But I'm very attracted to them, but it's just not going to work out with.
Do you find yourself finding excuses even when they have flaws?
Yes.
Because you're more attracted to the person rather than their personality?
Yes, because you will go through something where a person just keeps cheating on you over and over and over, but they're also helping you in so many ways. And you just thinking, damn, do I just let this person keep walking all over me? And because we have something together where they're helping me in this situation.
But the trick is, you think they're helping you. They're helping themselves. That's the part. Yeah, that's the part. So it's like, I'm giving you what I want to give you so I could get what I want. You get what I'm saying? So it's all a manipulation tactic. You know what I mean? People know this shit openly and still accept the shit. So if you're gonna keep letting me fuck on you and all I gotta do is fucking take you out, say hi to your kids, hey, what's up? And then, I'm friendly, and then that don't make me a respectful guy that you should be given the opportunity to.
Nah.
Yeah. I've had that happen to me before. Like, I was so Jersey in the building, like, I'm saying. Like, usually there's women that you find so attractive that you will overlook the red flags because you're like, damn, this shorty's a baddie. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can visualize yourself. You tend to visualize what the kids might look like, you know what I'm saying? But you so attracted.
Yeah, all that.
I'll be on it, like, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all do that too.
Yeah. Okay. I do. I can't speak for all men, but so you be so physically attracted to this woman that you will overlook those red flags. She might be toxic as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of women they get away with that. They get away with that shit because they know that they looks cover up for a lot of that shit. A lot of niggas will overlook that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Just because they so attracted.
Like, yo, I gotta fuck her one more time, and that's it. I ain't talking to her no more.
No more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. That's how they get you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, one more time, yo. She's gonna pull up. I'm gonna be cool, and after that, I ain't speaking to her no more.
No more.
Then be on Facebook with the matching pajamas for the Christmas.
Damn.
That's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Eli got the pajamas with the ass out. No disrespect.
Yo, chill out, bro. Like, yo, that's what we doing. I know we.
You can tell they know each other in real life. Like, these guys, because they get on each other like this regularly. So yeah, shout out to the Daily Wrap Up crew.
My apologies.
I got you. Sorry. What about y'all ladies? Have you ever forced compatibility with somebody because you found them so attractive?
No.
I don't know. You sure about that?
So you never was feeling a nigga, and just because you was
No.
feeling
All
him?
right. Let me. I got my own house. I got a 2-car. I be cooking. Sometimes it's hard to get a man to leave me alone.
Pay attention.
A lot of females,
Pay
I guess
attention.
nowadays, they probably don't cook. I don't know what's going on.
Y'all cook in the microwave. That's what y'all do.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't
A
do
lot of
that.
women.
This one right here cooks.
My family,
Okay.
She cooks.
my family is from the South,
She do
so
that.
I be cook I cook.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It's weird nowadays. I don't know. Men are just
You said it's hard to get a man to do it?
to leave me alone.
Or to leave you alone?
Because she's a full
To
package.
leave me alone.
Niggas be leeches. They
Yeah,
don't want to
Yeah,
let go.
they don't want to leave.
Absolutely.
But why they gotta
Why
be
you gotta be a leech?
Why you gotta be a leech? Why you
He's
trying to be a
trying to
nice
suck
quality
the life
woman?
out
I don't know, because I feel like a lot of chicks probably don't have their own place. They don't.
Remember, she's a total package now, right? Look at her hand, though. Where's the ring? See what's happening here? She's hyping herself up to sound good, but the reality is that if it's what she says, where's the commitment? Where's the ring? Where's the engagement? Right? Where's the marriage? The reality is that the guys that she's attracting are not the guys that she wants. Guys be having a hard time leaving me. Okay, but you trying to get if marriage is the goal, then why isn't that happened yet? If something's missing, right?
Some chicks don't have a car.
If you fucking with a nigga that ain't got his own place, he need to get the fuck out too.
A nigga gotta be on my level.
It's vice versa.
I have
like,
my own
you know.
crib, even though I'm a mom of 2. I have a 9-year-old and a 5-year-old.
That's
I
a
have my
hard
own
task
crib.
for a lot of
I have
dudes.
my own car. I have my own business. I make my own money.
Period.
You feel me? So
Congratulations, you're an adult. Move on.
if I'm dealing with someone, they have to actually do the same things I'm doing. They cannot live with their mom. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
they have to have some vehicle. You know.
What if he lived with his baby mom?
Never gonna work. Absolutely not.
What if he driving a hoopty?
baby mother.
That's fine.
That's fine.
As long as he could get to me.
Okay.
It's funny enough.
Is there a certain amount that he got to make per year?
Uh-oh.
So I never really look at a guy's pockets because I have my own money. So whatever a guy does contribute is always extra. But a guy does have to make some sort of money. They cannot be sitting on their behind doing nothing.
I agree.
They have to be some type of hustler. Not saying they got to do no illegal anything, but they have to know how to make money. They have to be
Ambitious.
smart. They have to be very ambitious.
Do you mind if he has kids also?
I don't mind if he have
Okay.
kids at all. I am one of those that I have kids and I don't mind if a guy have kids. I don't think it's realistic for a girl to have kids to want a guy that don't have kids.
We actually had that on the show. Like,
Let me tell you. Hold on. Let me tell you this.
Realistic.
Let me tell you this. Right? It was this artist. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was trying to talk to me. Right? Yeah, because I'm popular. Like.
Pay attention. Here we go again. I'm popular. I'm hyping myself up again, right?
They hit me up, like, whatever. Anyway, so he was trying to talk to me. So he's like, "Do you have kids?" I said, "No." I said, "Do you have kids?" He said, "Yes, he has 5." I said, "Listen to me." But after I said no, he said, "Oh, good."
Yeah.
So I said, "Well, you don't got no kids." He said, "No, I have 5." I said, "Listen, baby."
You say you trying to make 6?
Listen, baby.
I said, "Listen." I said, I feel like this is not.
Yo, niggas in the chat gonna figure that out. Niggas doing their Googles right now, like rapper, 5 kids.
This ain't where
like,
it's at right now. So we still cool, but it's not gonna. But I feel like people with kids should,
Was it because 5 was a lot? If you had 1, would you have
What
tolerated
you mean?
it?
Yes, 5 is.
So if you had 1, you would have tolerated it.
Yes, she would have definitely.
I love the kids.
I can do 1. I can even do 2, but I cannot do 5.
I can't do the baby.
5.
Would you say 5 is too close to what?
She has to be dead married.
And it's most.
Again, the type of men that she's attracting. Still think she's the total package? It's a guy with 5 kids. More than likely, multiple baby mamas. These men be on me. They can't leave me alone. What type of men are we talking about? See, that's why I said, let's go.
Multiple women. It's not just one woman. It's multiple women.
He trying to find love.
And I hope
That's
so.
not his knowledge. She has to be in a
Hopeful,
relationship or a deceased.
You know what it was? It was the fact that he told me good that I had no kids, but he had 5, and I was like, oh nah, this is.
He don't want you to bring your baby daddy drama, but he wants you to deal with his baby mama drama.
Like, and I was like, wait, is it the same women? No, it's like, nah, we're not. Good.
Yeah,
So if it was the same woman, it'd have been good.
That's even worse.
It would have looked better.
I feel like that's even worse.
Wait, what?
Same women, it would have looked.
What?
No,
It 5 kids together. What the fuck?
Wait. I know I didn't hear that right. Having children with one woman is worse than having multiple children with 5 women. She actually said that. We got to do a better job of raising our kids because the value system is Jesus.
But it would have looked better. It would have looked like, all right, maybe you did try to settle down and shit just did not work.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna deal with different women. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
One person at a mic at a
We're not
time.
doing
So
that.
a man with
I'm
4
sorry.
kids or 5 kids with the same woman is worse than a man with
Yes.
5 kids with different women.
That's what I'm saying. You can go back to her.
I mean,
I had so
I
many
feel like
horror
that's
stories.
a double-ended
Yeah.
sword. It's like that's picking the lesser of the 2 evils.
So you want to fight? You want to fight 5 baby mamas instead of 1?
Word. Like,
No,
I mean, I'm gonna fight whoever, but the point is, I don't want to be fighting nobody's baby mother.
What?
Like that's just so immature. It's ghetto. It's tacky. It's just.
I've gotten into it with a guy's baby mom before.
How was that?
Did you win?
did you work?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you got the
Yeah.
man.
Again, hyping herself up again. It's just, yeah, you really thought she was going to come over here. Oh, yeah, I won that. Yeah. No, I lost. She beat me down, and I lost the guy.
I want physically and mentally.
I ain't gonna hold you, but y'all not thinking logically. If you could sit here and say that you rather go against 5 baby mothers with multiple different
I
personalities.
didn't say that.
Oh, come on.
I'm not dealing with that.
I could have sworn I heard.
So it was one of these.
No,
This one, no.
She has to be married or in a relationship.
I don't
or
even want a
deceased.
man with 3 baby mamas.
Yes, and yeah.
I just find it crazy because, like, what if some women out here have multiple baby fathers, right? And a man have to take that on. You know what I'm saying? The hardest job is for some men to be like a stepfather and shit like that.
It's a thankless job. Like.
Yo, man, and then y'all comparing it to women always say like, oh, if he got one baby mama with multiple kids, he really loved her, but you don't know if shit just didn't work out.
And that's what I
Not
said.
trying to
5
find
times?
I said things probably just did
5
not
times.
work
It happens.
out.
Not trying to find out. good.
5 times is a bit much. I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
I feel like men will always love their big brother. Like it's just not no. So for me and my
So he gonna love 5 of them rather than one of them.
I'm not dealing with that.
And he
So
definitely-
men always what to their
Men
baby
will always
mother?
love their baby mother.
Oh yeah.
I think,
No.
I think that's incorrect.
No.
So for me, my rule has always been she has
So
to be
you think
in a
that
relationship or
baby
deceased.
fathers always fuck their baby moms?
Never.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
I think so.
It depends.
That means the baby
Absolutely
moms is
not.
fucking him too. You get what I'm saying?
It
So
depends.
I'm not
Not
saying
You got 5
every
baby moms.
situation.
It depends.
But
One of them getting killed. I ain't
majority
gonna
of the
hold you
time,
up.
one of them
But if you
been
have
there.
5, of course one of them get
Majority
killed.
of
But
the time.
majority of
Yes.
the time, the guy with one baby mama and they not, he is not getting none.
I mean, if he had 5
He ain't
kids,
getting
like, he
that.
don't got
Unless
enough
she's
of
in
that
a
shit. Like,
relationship.
I'm saying,
That's
like,
why
yeah.
I say she has to be married or relationship or deceased. I'm not dealing with it. I'm just
Goddamn.
not. You're
but
not
a
gonna
man
come
would
and
have
tell
to
me
deal with
that you got
Standards.
that
with a
picture.
woman
That's
that
good.
has
No, a
kids.
man doesn't have to do anything. I feel like there's people for everybody. You know, everybody can't handle certain things. So
Oh,
if some
God.
can handle 2, 3 kids, go ahead.
I hate, man, this is getting so old. I'm so sick and tired of women saying this. Statistically, that is untrue. There's not someone for everyone. In the United States, women outnumber men. What we have to change this to is there's a type of man for every woman. That I'll concede to, right? But there's somebody for everybody? No, it's not. No, it's not.
If you can't, you can't. But it's somebody for everybody.
That's
Me
a fact.
personally, she has to be happy somewhere or not here. And
You don't think you could build a relationship with her? Like if you guys are communicating, like, hey,
If
you're
she's in a
cool.
That
would be
I don't
ideal.
want a man to, because that's happened to me before. For a man to come back to me like, oh, I did something with my baby mother. Like it's not. We're not doing that. Yeah, because I don't even want to put myself in that position. So she's in a relationship.
You know what? I get it. She has standards and she's just not going to deal with it. That's her preference. I'm not, no, because back when I was single, I'm not dealing with anybody. You already got a kid? I'm good on that. Nah, I'm moving on to the next one.
If she's married, cool.
And you got no kids, right?
I don't have kids,
Oh,
so I'm
right.
really not dealing
I
with
mean,
that.
yeah,
So
that-
yeah.
You got every right once you
That
don't
makes
have
sense.
it.
I do. The only thing I dislike about this, and I say this all the time, when women don't have kids and they prefer not to date men with kids, this is perfectly fine. Nobody says
No,
nothing.
I love the kids.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Nobody says nothing. But when a man has no kids and he prefers a woman with no kids, automatically he hates his mom.
I don't
He
think
hates
so.
women.
No, that's not
like
true.
I think that females are weird that think
My
think that a man-
ex-husband has to.
your ex-husband.
I mean, my ex-fiance.
Oh, I'm about to
I call
say,
him my
like-
ex because we're still friends. So he has 2 kids.
What you were saying though?
That's not.
I feel like a man with no kids should want a woman with no kids. It's so weird
There's nothing wrong
because
with that.
I've dated a few guys that had no kids and they really wanted to be in a relationship with me, wanted to have kids with me. And I'm a realist. Like, I have to ask them, like, you sure you want to do this with me? Because you don't have any kids. Like, you don't want to be with
You
someone with
open to
no
having
kids.
more kids?
I am.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
That is also an issue that some men
Yeah.
run into is that the women that have kids, they don't want to have any more kids. So you taking on that responsibility and you're not even getting a seed out of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so.
And you say you friends with your ex-fiance. So if you got in a relationship with somebody new and they like, yo, I don't like you being friends with your ex-fiance. You
Oh,
willing
he's
to...
a dub.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh, yeah, you ain't hesitate on that.
Yeah, you
Okay.
gotta
all
let
right.
that go too.
Yeah, I got
Or he getting a
Yes,
dub
you
in the
can't-
club.
We're still friends.
All right, eventually, God not gonna bless you with something if you still have something in the past.
Eventually, but we're still friends.
Y'all still friends.
We're still friends.
All right.
He's slapping.
Word.
Superhead and Lil Wayne is still friends. She was married and talking about, yeah, I'll leave my husband to go to him in the middle of the night. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah,
like,
she
what?
said
Like,
Wayne
you know what
comes
I'm saying?
first.
Yeah, she married talking about nothing could never
Wait,
give me.
what did her
Okay,
husband say
that's
about that?
I mean, he is the
What
pussy
did he
monster.
say? He didn't say
Get the fuck
anything.
out.
It wasn't his house.
Well, get the fuck out still.
You talking about Eddie Winslow?
I don't care if it was Carl Winslow. You getting out. Fuck you
All right,
talking
listen,
about.
let me get to this next topic, right?
This is all over the place. The things that I wanted you guys to take note of is, let's get back to the ladies, right? You got to be able to read the red flags. When women start talking about I do this and all these guys, that, like this woman in the gray was doing. Okay, so where's the ring? Where's the ring? Where's the marriage at? You got all these guys who are beating down your door. Now, how come none of them have? How come you're not? I mean, where is that going? Are you trying to get married? Okay, so the right guys that you would want to be in a long-term relationship with, they're not proposing. She said she was engaged already. Okay, but even then, that situation, why are you still friends with the guy? You've already taken it. That relationship has gone as far as it's going to go. Why are you still friends with him? What are you hoping to get out of that? I know what the guy wants, but as a woman, what do you hope to gain by staying friends with him? Because it's only going to lead to one place. The other thing that was the issue here was, what to do with kids, right? I think the woman in the blue had a good point, is that, if you already have kids, then to me, unless the guy is willing to take on that extra burden of raising another man's kids, stick to men who already have kids. Number one is because it's going to be easier, because they understand when you have to cancel that date because the babysitter canceled at the last minute. Most guys are not going to they're not going to be understanding of it. They'll say they are, but realistically, they're not. Just, they're never going to tell you that because they still want to have sex with you. And we already know that you can't get between a single mom and her kids. So she's going to cut you off immediately. So what do the guys say? Oh, yeah, I understand. Sure. No. So that's what I would say, if you can, prioritize a man who already has kids, I think you saved yourself a big headache. But also is that I like this woman in the middle right here, that she had the standard of, I'm not dealing with somebody who already has kids because I don't have any. I applaud that perspective because she has a standard and she's sticking to it. Now, does that mean that there are not going to be exceptions? No, you can always can always be exceptions. Like I said, when women have their list of categories, right? As a guy, you have to pick a struggle. If you already have kids, okay, well, then you got to be in shape. You need to be tall. You need to be handsome. And you need to be charismatic, right? So that you overcome the struggle that you already have. You get your money on point, all that good stuff, right? But it's definitely a dope conversation. We got to start having more conversations like this because we saw a lot of gender war talking points in here. And if we don't start breaking these things down, then we're never going to get to the point where we can actually start rebuilding. But look, guys, I did want to address something. We need to do a better job of raising our kids to work in cooperation with one another. So that, because a lot of the times the issues that we're seeing in the gender war are because, number one, women have very little knowledge, if any, of the male experience. The other thing is that a lot of times guys have delusional expectations of the women that they qualify for. This is why you get a lot of guys who are they're trying to punch above their weight class and then wonder why the women don't take them seriously or keep finessing them. It's because you don't qualify to marry that woman. That's why she's not taking you seriously. She's just going to take you for everything you got. So a lot of times, the outcomes of those situations can be affected by the way we raise our kids to actually respect the things that are important. The other thing is that we've got to do a better job with the vetting process. The short-term and long-term effects of that, the solutions to that is, number one, the short-term is that we need to use the tools that we have available to us already. For guys, it's if you question this woman's loyalty, have her meet your mom. Have her spend more time with your mom. Because again, your mom wants the best for you, but she doesn't care how fine the woman is. She's not going to be distracted by her beauty. Right? What she's going to care about is, okay, does this woman have relationship skills? It's the same thing with women. Your father is going to be a great a great tool in the vetting process because your dad doesn't care how tall he is. Your dad doesn't care how fine he is. What your dad's going to care about is what is his work ethic, How does he treat you? What is his character like? And believe it or not, well, let's just leave it there because I'm gonna have to say that for another video. But guys, I'm gonna say goes to the next time. Peace.